Hey y'all, just wanted to run through a quick lesson on this Rainbow Connection. It's a corny song, but I have a fondness for it because my mom liked it. And somebody sent me a note saying they wanted to sing this to their kid, which I thought was about the coolest thing in the world. So I'm going to run through this Willie Nelson version, which is different from, well, there's 10,000 ways that people do this one. And I like his version a lot. It's nice and simple. And he does it in E, which I'm sure most people don't. But let's run through his version. I think I'm tuned to his recording of it, but that doesn't really matter. Tune wherever you want to tune because it's just a guitar and a voice. So if you want to play it and sing it, tune to your own voice. So it starts with this little thing. Okay, so it's a regular E. The second chord, I don't know what it's called, so forgive me on some of these names, I don't know what they are. But open E string, then A string at the 4th fret, and then D and G at the 2nd fret, B and E are open. On some of those, I just kind of play the lowest 4, like that, and don't play the high B and E on some of those. But you can. And if you're not all that experienced, that chord may be hard to hit while still leaving those two, the B and E, open. So work on that one a little bit. It's an odd chord to play. But there does two of those to kind of intro it. And then it's why are there so many, that part. And it's this chord. So you just do, it's like an E except the D string, which would normally be at the 2nd fret, goes down to the 1st fret. So I play it like that. Those two, D and G in the 1st fret, and A in the 2nd fret. So I gotta play it like that. Why are there so many is C sharp minor, you know that one, C sharp minor. So that's reaching over the top with your thumb, at least the way I play it. I guess you could play it like this. No, you can't really because you gotta hit that. So you can't really do it like that. So low E string at the 2nd fret, D and G, sorry, A and D at the 4th fret, and then the G string is back at the 2nd again. So those two at the 2nd, and then the A and the D, the two strings in between them, are at the 4th. Right, that's barring a regular B, and you sort of suspend it on and off. And don't really, I was kind of, when I did the recording of it, I didn't really care if I hit that high E because I kind of like the sound of that chord. But I don't know if he's hitting that or not. But just do a suspended on and off so it goes, there's so many songs. And then it goes back to that first chord again. I think that's an E 6, I don't know. Whatever that is. Back to that C sharp minor 7. The second time through he's just doing, I'm pretty sure, it's an A minus your B string covered. So the B string is open. It's the D and G strings at the 2nd fret. It's on the other side. It's that chord. So this is like if you'd normally play a B7 like that, right? That would be A, G, and high E strings at the 2nd fret, and then the D string at the 1st. That's how you normally play B7. So just move your pinky up to the B string and leave the high E open. So you're going from this, then back to that opening E chord again. Right, not a regular E, but that changed E. Then it goes through the whole thing again. So this is the second time through, and now instead of hitting this, you're doing this chord. So that's that's sort of a like an A, except the G string is down one. So it's the G string at the first fret, and then D and B at the second fret. And this is I've heard it too many times. Is that chord where he settles on that? To ignore it. Na 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 na. That line. That's G sharp minor 7. So all the way across at the 4th fret, and then A string at 2 frets up at the 6th. So it's that same one again, that F sharp minor thing with those two up. So this is the someday we'll find it. That same B7 looking thing, except your pinky's up one. Those three, and then D string at the first fret. And again, he does these chords a little bit different than the standard rendition. So he's so it's a, someday we'll find it, rainbow. So that's a G sharp 7, regular G sharp 7. Right, so that's a C sharp 7, but don't play the high or the low E strings. So take a regular C7, move it up 1 fret. Back to that one again. Dreamers and me. Back to that intro. So I'll go through that part one more time. Na, 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 da, 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 da. G sharp minor 7. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Da, da, na, na. So there's another little difference the next time through the next verse. So at the end of that, you would come up with, it would go same chord. And this is the part that goes, all of us. I do that as a D sharp minor, then down 2 frets to C sharp minor. Under its spell, E7. Back to that A with the B string open. We know that it's probably magic. Back to that F sharp minor thing with the high E and B open. Back to the 7, suspending the B on and off. So it goes, all of us, da, 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 da. How does it go? Yeah, E7. Hold it for a minute. Starts over from the top, goes into another verse. These are the same chords. Right at that A. Da, 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 da. G sharp minor 7. 7. Do-do-do-do-do. That's that again, same chord, not using your middle finger, right? That's the B7 thing with your pinky moved up one to the B string and the high E open. You'll find it. G sharp 7. The Rainbow Connection, C sharp 7. The lovers, the dreamer, and me. Back to a regular. Back to that second chord, and then the next chord. It goes. Right? So that's a little bit different because the other one just went like this. Toward the end, before he does that kind of amateurish guitar solo, that's what makes Willie's playing so great, because it sounds amateurish, but it's not. It does that E, that second one that you already know. The third one, leave your low E open, and then A and D at the 6th, and the G at the 4th. And back to that second one again. That's through the guitar solo. It's just the verse chords. So if you have any trouble with any of those chords, just drop me a note, and I'll kind of give you a verbal version of what the tab would be for it. But I think if you have trouble with any of them and you just pause this or rewind it for a minute, you'll be able to get the chords. It's kind of like most pop songs. It's a circular thing. So once you get the pattern of it down, you could play it infinitely. It's the same thing over and over. But anyway, good luck singing that to your kid.